Ain't gonna hold y'all too long, and this is gonna be uh direct and straight to the point. This ain't gotta be drawn out long. I ain't doing no introduction or none of that with this live right here tonight. Um, but I am gonna speak on something that I'm seeing that now that these messages are trending the way that they're trending, I'm starting to see a new narrative being put out. Um, this is something that what up, EJ? This is something that we asked, that we all been waiting on these big blog sites to pick up these pick up this story, pick up these stories, uh what's going on or whatnot. But and like I say, it's a good thing to see them picking it up. But have y'all been paying attention to the twist that they are adding to the story now? A lot of people are coming out talking about these text messages in the way that they look, and R. Kelly may be innocent, but then some are on the same hand saying that he may be guilty still. What's up, Foxy Chocolate? But to hear these people on these platforms, I salute them. I salute them for what they're doing. I feel like these big platforms are great for the traction and bringing the attention and awareness. But where in the hell did this 16-year-old narrative come out? Where did this 16-year-old narrative come from? Yes, EJ, I just saw that too. Welcome, welcome, everybody just coming in. So now that they are addressing the text messages between the mother and the daughter, they are now saying that the daughter was 16. No, the daughter wasn't 16 during these text message exchange. No, she wasn't 16 during these text message exchange. And my thing is, are the people who was reporting about the text messages, are they even looking at the text messages? Are they even reading the text messages? We don't need this narrative out there that, oh, well, the mom was coaching her 16-year-old daughter, and well, he should have knew that she was 16, blah 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 blah. No, she wasn't 16. She was 17 in April of 2015. In December of 2015, she would have been 18 years old. But through these series of text messages, you doesn't even most of the messages that this young lady is writing, you don't see her even speaking about her and Robert having sex, but you see the mother insinuating that she needs to get with the program. So for the people that's out there saying that R. Kelly, like I seen it on Rap General, I seen it on a couple different bigger Twitter platforms that's reposting these text messages, but they are stating that this young woman was 16. No, she wasn't 16 at the time of the text. And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep repeating it. And I don't care if it sounds repetitive or whatnot. I'm going to keep saying it because I believe it's important that we say that and get that understanding. In these people that's going around reporting about the text messages, they need to make sure that they are reporting this shit correctly. Don't get out here and say, "Oh, the text message between the mom and daughter is fucked up. I can't look innocent, but the girl was 16." No, that was a lie. That's a lie. So you see a timestamp right here. Here is your timestamp. You see the timestamp. You have a timestamp right here. Mr. Kelly said to get me to LA, an early flight. My name is Azrael Dolores Clary. I'm in Orlando, Florida currently. Okay, please send me. Okay, please send your date of birth for air travel. Travel tomorrow or a question. She said 12/30/1997. Yes, a flight for tomorrow. She said, okay, got it. Now look at the time. There's 4/28/2015. 4/28/2015. What up? What up, Unc? What up, Unc? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, so like I said, I didn't come on here to be on here long, and I didn't want this to be all drawn out. That's why I didn't do an intro or none of that stuff like that. I just wanted to come on here, get directly to my concern, and this right here, if y'all can, matter of fact, I'm gonna post this piece right here into my community wall. If y'all could share this and put the age limit, and use the timestamp to put the age limit when y'all share it, and put there was no 16-year-old in this text message conversation. This was a 17-year-old and her mother, not a 16-year-old and her mother. And these tag, and you see this on these blog sites, repost it on these blog sites and let them know. This wasn't no 16-year-old and her mother. This was a 17-year-old and her mother, soon to be 18 years old. And also, when you go through these series of messages, when you go through this series of messages as well, the whole while that she talks about her and Rob, her going to meet Rob in all these different places, Stockton, Richmond, Las Vegas. He's never even appearing at these hotels that she's going to stay at. He's never appearing at these hotels that she's going to stay at. So, um, make sure y'all repost, share this, share it, because, like I said, I appreciate the people that are reposting this and bringing awareness to the text messages between the mother and the daughter. But when we repost and we share things, we have to make sure we are being accurate without reposting and sharing. Because to see these people talking about this incident and saying, oh, she was 16 years old and the mama was coaching her. No, she wasn't 16. She was 17 years old and the mama was coaching her. And people say, well, 17 and 16 ain't a big difference. It's a hell of a lot of difference. 17 is a hell of a lot of difference than 16. And the simple fact that she said that when she was at these hotels, which she testified to under oath, is that when he met her for the first time when she auditioned for him, that they had sex when the police came and knocked at the door. When the police came and knocked at the door, and they stopped, and then she showed ID, whatever the situation may be. Then when the police left, they went back to finishing what they were doing. It's finishing the sexual act, you know. But like I say, man, we got proof that debunks all of that. These are some of the important things. Like, we still gonna get back to reading the rest of the text messages. Hopefully tomorrow I can have my laptop up and I'm not busy at work. Because right now I'm on my break and I just was seeing some videos throughout Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and just wanted to bring that to people's attention that these people that are reposting about these text messages that have larger platforms and larger followings, they are saying that this young lady was 16 when that's not true. This young lady was 17 years old at the time of these text messages, and here you see uh, the mom tell her she need to get no, girl, you better get with the program. What is a program? A program could be a plan. What could be a plan? A strategy that they came up with when she went to go be with R. Kelly to try to entice him. As the mother used the word entice him. You know what I'm saying? Take your hand and rub across his face. Different things. She was telling her daughter different sexual gestures, sexual advances to come on to this man when she did get a chance to be in his presence. So we have to take all that into consideration. But when you look at this part, when the mother say, uh, you better stop taking shit for granted. That man just spent 20K or better on you, ain't got no coochie. Now she did now when the mother talks about this, this is when the star witnesses in Las Vegas. This is when the star witnesses in Las Vegas. This is after the Dolphin Hotel. And the mother said clearly, the man that spent 20K on you and haven't got no coochie. Now this is ridiculous. That is flat out ridiculous. That is flat out ridiculous. But this is important too, and this right here speaks to the testimony of the star witness and what she testified to. And this right here speaks to the narrative that the people are pushing out here, saying that this young lady was 16. No, she was not 16. What up, Dana J? What up, Jane? So I didn't come on to stay long. Like I say, man, we can appreciate the blog sites that are um spreading the awareness about the text messages and bringing up text messages to the forefront. But I appreciate all of I appreciate the R. Kelly sector that has been standing true by R. Kelly throughout these last 4 years. Speaking up on R. Kelly's behalf and telling the world that, hey, what y'all have witnessed is not what y'all saw something, but y'all didn't see nothing. Y'all saw something, but y'all didn't see nothing. And I salute everyone that's been out here staying down, representing R. Kelly when the shit wasn't popular for people to do. So I gotta salute y'all, and I gotta salute everyone that stood down when this shit wasn't popular. You know what I'm saying? To be out here speaking on behalf of R. Kelly. But we're not gonna let people come out now that these text messages come out and everybody want to talk about these messages to the world. But you want to say that the young woman was 16. No, she was not 16. She was 17. You do the math on the string from April of 2015. She was born in December of 27. She was born in December of 1997. Do the math from December 1997 till April of 2015. You do the math. So that's it. That's all we asking them. We asking them. We appreciate the shares and different shit like that. But if you're gonna share the story, make sure you sharing it correctly. That's it. That's all I got to say. If you're gonna share the story, make sure you sharing it correctly. So shout out to everybody. I say I didn't do no introduction on this video. I came on and came with my information, and that's just the discrepancy that I see. And by people going around saying that the young woman was 16, that still could be misleading. We're not in the business of misleading. We're not in the business of misleading. So I hope I hope everyone understand where I'm coming from, and I'm not trying to attack nobody. Like I say, I appreciate the help from everyone out here that's spreading awareness. But if we're gonna spread the awareness about these messages, we need to make sure we are spreading it factually. And these timestamps that you see on these transcripts are factual timestamps. What up, Lil Mac? What up, Denzel? What up, Styles? Where you been at? I just see you and change your name. I had I had to look. What up, Styles? I see you to change your name. What's going on? It's been a minute since I saw you. You know I'm happy to see you. Most definitely happy to see you. What up, Donovan? Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, so we gonna make sure, y'all make sure. If y'all gotta screenshot this, I'm gonna share this part right here. To my I'm gonna share it to my community wall as well. If y'all can share it on Twitter, share it on whatever social media platform y'all on. We just need for these people to make sure that they are speaking the correct age and everything when they are speaking about this, because when you come out and say the mother was coaching her 16-year-old daughter, that's still misleading. That's misleading. That's misleading. We gonna clean that up. You know what I'm saying, and make that right. And we're gonna keep on talking about it. We're gonna keep on speaking about it. Uh, like I say, man, this is a sad situation. It's a sad situation on the behalf of the mother. And like I say, man, all we can do is hope for the best moving forward and hope that everything go well with the hey, yes sir, I'm still fighting for kills. Okay, okay, okay. All right, it was good seeing you, Style. I'm like, damn, Meek. I'm like, hold on. I had to look at the profile picture. Okay. I'm happy to see you. Most definitely happy to see you back. Most definitely happy to see you back. So I don't know, y'all. Like I say, man, most definitely we just have to stay in support of each other, and let's keep it positive, and let's keep bringing awareness, and not let's keep less drama, because we know the less, the less we keep the drama in, even though people gonna try to come and bring the drama or whatever, but the less drama is the more awareness. The less drama is the more awareness. And this is just on the tip of the iceberg. When people start to hear about how much prosecutorial misconduct took place, how much evidence there was kept out, so much other shit that took place that the world just don't know. And this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the information for the world to start seeing. And I also got another story that I was sent. Someone sent me another story, and still, y'all continue. If y'all haven't been, because I haven't been seeing anyone talk about it since the origin of these text messages. Please continue to send y'all letters. Please continue to send y'all letters. Send those letters. Don't stop sending those letters. We can't get caught up in what's going on as far as these messages, evidence goes. We have to continue to send a letter. We have to continue to apply pressure to the BOP, because we still have yet to get answers on who and why this situation went the way that it is, and why this investigation went the way that it went. So let's continue to send those letters. Don't stop sending the letters. Even though we going through these text messages, let's still remain the course when it comes to sending those letters, sending those letters, sending those letters, sending those letters. Let's not stop sending the letters. We have to maintain the course. Even though we had these new exhibits as far as the text messages, that's all cool, but we must continue to still send the letters. Send the letters, send the email, however you are doing it, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Do not stop doing it. Do not stop doing it. We still on a mission. We still have a long road ahead of us. But guess what? Is anything is possible, right? But they say anything is possible through Christ who strengthens us. So right now, the strength that R. Kelly, the strength for R. Kelly is us sending them letters, us talking about these text messages, and maintaining the course and don't get off. Maintain the course and don't get off. So uh like I say, y'all all know about the Dolphin Hotel situation. Everybody talk about the Dolphin Hotel situation. When we heard the star witness testify that this man and her had a sexual encounter during that Dolphin Hotel situation. Now the text messages prove different. We have the document. We have the text message right here that proves different. So let's make use of this information that we have. And like you say, no matter where y'all go to hear the reading of these text messages, just make sure y'all are taking the understanding from the text messages. And when y'all go back and repost and reshare the parts of the messages that y'all feel like are important, make sure y'all are resharing it correctly and not adding anything or taking anything away, so that when someone asks us a question about the text message or how did we get this or where did it come from, we can always reference ourselves back to these text messages and say, here it is right here on this page at this time, X, Y, and Z, this was said. Okay? No, that's a good point too. As y'all heard yesterday, as y'all heard yesterday while we were reading, If y'all heard yesterday while we were reading the text messages, while we were reading the text messages yesterday, y'all heard that most of the time that this young lady was in Richmond, when she was in Stockton, when she was in Vegas, R.Kelly never even came to her room. He never came to her room. Even in the Florida situation, the going to the room, them being in a room together never took place. They were never in a room together. So most definitely, man. If y'all get this video up, man, get the video up. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. And like I said, I didn't intend on this video to be long. I'm gonna probably cut it off at 30 minutes. Uh, I watched some of Dana Live earlier. When I was on my way to work. And when I was at work, and yesterday when we was reading the text messages, we ran into a couple of messages that we saw that uh if y'all go back and listen to the live that we did on Sunday, we were when reading the text messages, we ran to a couple issues in the text messages where you could tell it was messages missing because she was asking questions, and then it never answered the question. Then it just went to like a whole nother conversation. And when you read those text messages where the mama was asking the star witness certain questions, and then it's like the answer, like it just went to a whole nother conversation. Like some of the messages was took out or whatever. Um, yeah, yeah, right. It was a shame. It was a shame. It was a shame. And then for the BOP to have this man on mute, for the BOP to have this man on mute the way that they have him on mute. One thing I did say a couple weeks ago, I feel like the BOP is punishing R. Kelly just because he's speaking out against the treatment that they have, how they have treated him while being inside of the BOP. I feel like they are coming out against him because he's speaking out about uh his emails and phone calls being uh sent to a blogger by the name of Tasha K. I feel like the BOP is doing a lot of shit that works against this man, and I feel like they are doing it intentionally, to try to hurt and to try to like punish him for him speaking out and speaking out about the shit that they have done to him while he's been incarcerated. And that's the crazy shit, that they think that people are gonna sit here and just be like, okay, oh, we don't see this, or we not looking at the timing of shit. All of a sudden, this man, he's been coming out speaking about the BOP and Tasha K taking his emails and phone calls, sharing them with government star witness. Next thing you know, the man gets sick. Then next thing you know, they withholding medical treatment from the man. Come on now, y'all can't tell me that that's not a sign of retaliation. What's up, Darlene? Oh, you can just reshare it on if you got Twitter. You can reshare it on Twitter. Ashley, uh, if you got YouTube, you reshare it on YouTube. I really don't know. I don't really deal with a lot of platforms. But if you got a social media platform, you can just share it on your social media platform. Uh, Simple, not nothing too major to ask for. You know, but I do feel like that the BOP was retaliating against R. Kelly for speaking out about the treatment, about them hijacking his email, and when the man got sick, they was using neglecting him for medical treatment as a form of punishment. That's what I feel. That's in my opinion. That's allegedly now. That's just my opinion. Because if you look at the timing of things, all of a sudden when this man start coming out speaking about these emails and phone calls being given to government star witnesses. Then he gets sick and had his cast on for 2 months when he only supposed to have it on for 2 weeks or so. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And now when we look at the treatment, this man has had COVID three. I think he had COVID 2 or 3 times since being incarcerated. Diabetes. Uh, I mean his foot, the blood clots, so much shit he's been going through. And then when you look at these text messages, how the mother just sat there and pretty much tried to live through her daughter to entice, seduce, coerce R. Kelly into a fucking sexual relationship. It's crazy, right? Crazy world. Okay, Ashley, thank you so much for that. And like I say, man, I wanna take my hat off to all the people that are out here doing it the positive way and not the negative without the negativity surrounding it. Because when you're doing it in a positive way, it gains more and more traction. You're gonna gain more and more traction, and positivity does sell and it does run, but it depends on what I mean. Negativity does sell and it does spread faster, but it depends on what the negativity is about versus with this situation, you really want to focus on the positivity as much as possible to what I'm saying, help everything be understood when it comes to this case and everything that's going on within this case. What's up, Miss Lady T? Okay. Yeah, I was watching Dana live from earlier today, and like I say, a lot of some of the stuff, like the videos, and I remember the live between him and Angelo and Tim. There was a good live, and like I said, I got clips from that live that I also play over on mine from some of the stuff that was said during that live, also. But I'm gonna go back and finish watching that live as well. Probably talk to Dana. Uh, But one thing I would love to see though, I would actually love to see like because those text messages out of the 174 pages, I think they only went from April to the end of May, some early part of June. I would love to see like I mean I know it'd be if it's 174 pages between only those 2 months within that 2 month period, man, I can only imagine how many messages it is from that time period all the way up until January the 1st of 2016. I would love to just be able to. I would love to see like all of those messages like for that whole 7 months. I was that live. It was part of the live where Angelo talked about the text messages, and he talked about the text messages. He talked about the motion that Bun Jean filed, and he talked about ass being pulled back to the stand. He talked about a lot of different things. There was like an older line when Tim was on there talking about "Don't call me no nigga low, don't call me no nigga low." But yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm finna get ready to get up off of here, y'all, man. Look, I appreciate y'all. My biggest concern for this live tonight was this discrepancy of the people that are going around saying that the young lady was 16. The young lady was not 16. If you look at the stream, you go down to the second from the bottom line, and you see her give her birthday, which is 12/30/1997, and look at the timestamp to the left, you will see it says 4/28/2015. So you do the math from that, calculate from 1997 until that up until that time, you would get 17 in 3 months. Well, the 28th, so she would have been 17 in 4 months. You know, so uh so when y'all go on platforms or y'all go and watch videos that people are putting out and you see them saying that she was 16 years old, y'all can assist them in making that correction. I'm gonna go over there and probably I'm finna go and finish watching that live from earlier today that Dana J did, you know. So uh look, it's been good. It's been great. It's your boy Big Val Opinion. Like I say, man, I just wanted to come out and speak to the simple fact of people on these blog sites saying that the young lady was 16 during the time of these text messages. So um until next time, I'm not sure when I'm gonna have time to do a actual live and go over the rest of the reading of the text messages. Yesterday we made it to page 61. So hopefully if I have time tomorrow, we'll try to get back to reading. Probably read another 60 pages, and then we'll finish it off the next day I'm available. So uh, I'll let y'all know ahead of time if I'm able to come on and get the reading. I seen Legina and Jaguar Wright beefing. But like I tell people, man, controversy sells. Controversy sells. I seen Legina and Jaguar Wright beefing. I told everybody Legina she came straight from Jaguar Wright to begin with. She came on that interview she did on real life street star. That's a Dallas publicated podcast. So and that's a podcast that in that podcast, Jaguar Wright had been featured on that podcast so much. She had been featured on that podcast so much. So I already knew Legino came from Jaguar Wright to begin with. And now her and Jaguar Wright beefing, you know what I'm saying? So hey, when you come into a situation with ill intentions, this is the resort that you get. This is the resort you get. When you come into a situation with ill intention, this is the resort you get. So y'all have a good night, a blessed night, and see you guys and ladies, kings and queens, soon. As we able to go back live to continue our reading of the messages. And I'm gonna go back and also I'm gonna go back and listen to that live from Sunday. And I want to point out to where you can. I'm gonna want to point out certain things that were said, like while reading those messages. There were messages that wasn't. Some of those messages were missing from the corresponding, but um, free Kales till we see Kales. Continue to send your letters. Don't stop sending the letters. Don't stop sending the letters. We still want answers about this BOP officer. Continue to send the letters. Continue to send the letters. Continue to send the letters. We still want answers about this BOP officer. Um, and like I say, man, let's get ready for the appeal briefing. Until next time, it's your boy, Big Val Opinion, signing out.